So first thing, having 6 sets of brothers, do you think that's maybe some kind of record? Like, have you heard of a team that's got that amount? Like, I was just thinking about this the other night.
You know what? I'm not sure. It could be, or there might be some that have that. I don't really remember. I remember my dad a couple years where he had quite a few sets of brothers, but I'll never know if it was that many. But I think it says a lot about the University of Idaho, a lot about the school, a lot about the community in Moscow. That when an older brother comes here and then the younger brother wants to come here, then they're probably enjoying it here, enjoying the people, being treated right. And so really I think it says a whole lot about the campus, the community, and everything about that people want to be here.
Have you done anything else kind of like that punt return thing that maybe I've missed in the last few days?
We've had a couple things on Wednesdays where we've done things.
That's the Wednesday.
Yeah,
okay.
So on their day off, we took them to the pool last night, week before, so there's some different things we've done besides that.
And in scrimmage, I know there was a few things that you said that kind of have to watch the film. And was there anything else that stood out to you besides the first initial thoughts that you got to analyze?
You know, I think there was times that we ran the ball really well, and then there was obviously Jeff had a great scrimmage, and then there was times the defense played good. I think it helped the defense rotating their D-line in and out. They were fresh and did some good things, but that's probably when you broke it down by sections of who was in the game, there was probably different sections of who played better by who was in the game.
Was there maybe a standout play that you noticed in there?
A couple of Jeff's touchdowns were, I think a couple of Mason and Jeff's long touchdown passes probably the standout plays.
And Nick Romano, I mean, I've just seen that guy make more and more plays as we keep going. You see him perhaps rising up the depth chart?
Oh, for sure. I mean, Tuesday we went about 90 plays of live tackle, and he had 2 touchdown catches. So he did a lot of good things and had 2 nice runs. So, yeah, there's no question Nick will be playing, and there's good competition at that position, and Keon's another one. Both of those freshmen are doing some good things. And it was good to have Andre Carter back out here. He was breaking a lot of tackles Tuesday in the live tackle period. So, I think there'll be great competition at the running back position.
Is it as important at that position to have, a surefire starter that's a guy that can go every down?
I think it's nice to, but some years, you got a couple of them. We were really fortunate enough from a couple years at Louisville, we had Michael Bush, Eric Shelton, Kobe Hamilton, and Lionel Gates. All 4 played in the NFL. So if you have all real good ones, then you're okay. If you have a couple average ones, then you definitely want one to be a stud. But if they're all playing really good, then it's a good thing. They're always fresh.
Roshan Johnson sort of, I guess, leading
He's doing
the
some
pack
good
right
things. I don't know. Right now, I think we wait till the end of this week. I don't think anyone's leading right now. If you had to say somebody was leading right now, it'd probably be the 2 freshmen. And the way Andre ran in the live tackle the other day.
Is there any young guy or new transfer that's picked up the playbook so fast that it's maybe surprised you?
I think sometimes now that they can be here all summer and be in the weight room and be around the players, go out there in the player practices, it's easier for some of them to pick it up. But those 2 running backs picked it up pretty quick. The 2 big defensive tackles are coming along, starting to pick it up. Probably a guy that would stick out is Sully, because he actually started out at the Sam linebacker and we moved him to Will. And for him to know what he's doing as well as he's doing, it's really good.
Yeah, I was thinking behind, Trey and Christian, and I guess Jalen at this point. Who's sort of standing out of this reserve? Okay,
Sully's doing a really good job. And he'd be the next guy that's doing a good job.
Robert Miller, is he?
He's competing now. We switched those 2.
Okay.
We moved Robert out to Sam, and I think that's more natural for him, and he's doing better out there. Okay. And Sully to Will, and he's doing some good things there.
Is there anything you're looking for specifically offensively at Saturday's scrimmage?
I think we've been doing a good job of getting big plays. Like in that 90-play live scrimmage, we threw 7 touchdowns. We did some different things with the ability to use your backs, use your tight ends, receivers. But we've gotten more big plays this fall camp than we have in the past, so that's probably a really nice thing.
In a perfect world, what would be the balance at a scrimmage like that? I know you say you can't really have it both ways, but
I think a perfect world just to be if the defense was tackling really well and then the offense was making big plays. Probably both. But then there isn't a perfect world in a scrimmage. You're going to be upset at one side or the other.
In these scrimmagers, are these sort of the main deciders for position battles?
They're a big decider. I wouldn't say just scrimmages. I would say whenever it's live tackle, that's a big decider for a lot of positions. But every day matters. Every day plays a role because we're always in different situations, and so you see how people react to the different situations, and so everything matters and every day matters. So, I mean, even once you get through this fall camp, we start working on Penn State. If some guy's really having a great week that week, then that's who's going to play.
This week is somebody maybe stood out as player of the week.
I would say Andre broke a lot of tackles Tuesday. Nick had a couple touchdown catches Tuesday. So I'd say those two did some nice things on offense. Mason threw a lot of touchdowns, and then Trey Walker had a lot of tackles.
Is there an O-line, D-line battle that you're looking forward to on Saturday?
They all need to continue. We've got a couple of them banged up. We need to get them back out on the field. But yeah, I just think the whole group, it'll be a good battle.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much.